Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel and a very happy Navratri to all of you. For me, Navratri and Shivratri are not only the times of celebration but hold a lot of spiritual significance and the time for upliftment. And I'm so happy to make this video during the start of Navratri because this video is about how do you integrate spirituality in your day-to-day life, and I'm going to talk about my experience of how I do it. I'm not any spiritual guru, so you don't have to follow me or you don't have to follow what I say, but you can try to understand my thought process behind it and see what works for you, because that's the most important thing, what works for you. Now, this video is inspired by a coaching session that I was having with a very wonderful client of mine who's a very vast and a deep person himself, and we were discussing about spiritual practices and things like that. So a lot of people say that, I tried doing this meditation, but I'm not able to meditate. I tried doing that, I got initiated into that practice. I did this mantra, that mantra. Now, all of these things work in their own ways. They have their ways of working and they have been very intelligently designed by each and every school of thought. So whether whether you follow Sadhguru, whether you follow Sri Ravi Shankar, or whether you follow the YSS, they all are, giving the best of what they can as a practice. And for you, it is for you to actually decide what's working for you and what's not working for you. It is a very, very personal choice, and meditation is not something that you have to do. Because when we talk about spirituality, what comes to people's mind? Somebody sitting in a meditative pose, somebody performing a difficult yoga pose, or somebody, wearing a lot of crystals and malas, and somebody who is using the law of attraction to manifest things. And all of this is part of people's spiritual definitions. But during COVID, when I started my search, let's say for myself, because for me, spirituality is self-discovery, feeling more connected, feeling more grounded was the place from where I started my journey. So that time as I said, that I started with reading the Upanishads and listening a lot of lectures on Upanishad. So what it did is that, it made my mind think in a particular direction. Now our mind is cluttered with a lot of thoughts and we are thinking about 100 different things. So when you listen to something that is pure and true knowledge, whether it is from scriptures or whether you're listening to a sane person, whether you're listening to a knowledgeable person who's thought provocative, you see that your thought starts to align in a certain direction, and that brings a lot of clarity in your mind. So it's easier to meditate with a clear mind rather than meditating with an unclear mind. So if you're a person who gets intellectually stimulated fast, go for reading of different kinds of things, whatever you're finding interesting, whatever you feel, is actually quenching your thirst, your curiosity. You can go for reading a lot of things as well. You don't have to sit and meditate to begin with. The next thing is, as I said, that it's about feeling more connected and more present. If you ask me what is my most prominent spiritual thing that I do, for me, that is my life coaching sessions. Yes, they are very, very sacred to me. And the sessions where I am practicing complete presence, where I'm completely present with the client, because you have to notice their verbal, their non-verbal, the slightest cues that you see in clients, right? Because that is where magic happens, when you're truly, truly present. So life coaching sessions is a place where, I think are very, very sacred for me. Or when I am writing. So the process of journaling, or when I'm even typing anything down, as I say that me writing my book also was a very deep experience for me. So experiences whether, I am in that flow state, the state of flow, which is described in so many stories and many spiritual texts actually. That state feels like, it does not feel like you are doing something. For example, when I'm making this video as well, It doesn't feel like an effort for me to make this video. And I created a video which has got a lot of views, and one day I was sitting and wondering, what did I say in that video? I'm not able to remember or recall what I said. The coaching session that I recently took, I knew one thing, that it was a very profound session. I was very happy at the end. My client was very happy at the end. But I don't remember as such what happened in the session, like, exactly. But when I'm taking a business coaching session, I remember every single thing that we have decided with the client. So when you're fully present with the state of flow, and you create that state of flow for yourself, let's say in our life coaching, we create it for a client as well. That time, this magic of being connected to the divine flow or connected to the universe, these things start to happen. And here, there is a natural detachment with the outcome. Nobody has to tell you that be detached with the outcome. Like, nobody has to tell me that be detached with the outcome of how many views this video is going to get. Okay, I had this, that I have to make this video on this topic from last 2-3 days. I think I got the idea, and I was waiting because I had many coaching sessions aligned and I was occupied. So I was waiting for the time to make this video, to act upon the inspiration that I got. So practicing spirituality in our day-to-day life can be such a simple thing, that whatever you do, whatever work you do it with the spirit of devotion. You do it with the spirit of being in flow while you do that work. Now, I know that everything that we do is not so interesting. There can be tasks at times where you may not be so interested, but there are other tasks that you can incorporate in your life which are very, very interesting, right? So it can be, for some people, they experience flow while cooking. For some people, they experience the flow state when they are singing. For some people, they experience the flow state when they are dancing. So I want you to write down in the comments, when is the time that you experience the state of flow, that you feel that you are in this devotion and surrender mode. And deliberately practicing that helps a lot. And really, for me, that much is spirituality, because I think it's through my work and it's through the writing work that I do. It's for myself, and my work, my writing work, and my interaction with people. Sometimes the conversations are so deep, like they don't have to be a coaching session, but they're so deep. The connection that I can feel with another human is so deep, because I don't know whether those humans experience it, but I can experience the depth of it. That itself is, spirituality for me, that I become so one with those people. I become so one with the work that I am doing. That is why, a lot of times I'm not worried about the outcomes, and what comes my way is more beautiful than I had ever imagined. So I think we'll truly live in a magical world when we are connected to the state of flow. Thank you so much for watching this video till the end. Lots of interesting videos coming your way. So subscribe to my channel if you like what you see.